So there are reports that President Trump was whisked away, he and his son, I guess, Byron, to the bunker in the White House. So that's why I guess we had that Bible stunt where the next day he came out to show that he's not afraid, and he walked across Lafayette Street where the police, whoever, military people cleared the Lafayette Park so that Trump can walk through with the Bible to show I'm not afraid. I'm out here standing in front of a church with the Bible. Doesn't even open the Bible. Doesn't even say anything. At least one of the shortest sentences in the Bible is Jesus wept. He could at least said Jesus wept, and at least it would show that he knows something from the Bible. Jesus wept. That would have been good enough, but nothing. Anyway, this article from USA Today. Trump says he went to White House bunker for inspection, not because of protest. Really? Trump is inspecting the White House bunker? Why would you go down there all of a sudden? You'd think the President of the United States should have better things to do. And if somebody's going to be doing inspecting, that should be for the maintenance staff at the White House, not for the President of the United States. Why would the President of the United States wouldn't do that? Anyway, President Donald Trump said Wednesday, which is today, as I'm reading this, today is still Wednesday, he went to an underground bunker at the White House last week to inspect it, not because of security concerns over protests outside the executive mansion's gate. Trump dismissed as fake reports that the Secret Service rushed him into the bunker Friday night as protests inspired by the death of George Floyd escalated across the street. I went down during the day and I was there for a tiny little short period of time, he said during an interview with radio talk show host Brian Kilmeade. It was much more for an inspection. There was no problem during the day. Multiple news outlets, including CNN and the New York Times, reported that Trump was briefly moved to the White House's underground bunker Friday night as a precaution, while tensions escalated in Lafayette Park across the street from the White House. Trump went down to the bunker at the behest of the Secret Service in an abundance of caution, said one official familiar with the incident, speaking on condition of anonymity to discuss internal matters. The official said he was only in the bunker for a short period of time. Asked by Kilmeade if the Secret Service told him he needed to head to the bunker, Trump said, "No, they didn't tell me that at all. They said it would be a good time to go down, take a look, because maybe sometime you're going to need it." Yeah, right. Why would you go take a look? Huh? Because maybe sometime you need it. What's the point of that? To see whether you can fit a bed in there and you can sleep. Trump also claimed he went to the bunker during the day before the protests escalated. So if you went there the day before, why are you going back? There was never a problem, he said. We never had a problem. Nobody ever came close to giving us a problem. The Secret Service, it does an unbelievable job of maintaining control in the White House. Law and order. Trump returns to 2016 theme as violence spreads after George Floyd's death. The bunker reports preceded Trump's much criticized walk from the White House to nearby St. John's Episcopal Church on Monday. Trump wanted to pay his respects to St. John's, which suffered minor damage when it was burned by the protesters Sunday. But he also wanted to leave the White House grounds to prove He was not in the bunker because of the protesters, said one official who requested anonymity to discuss the president's communication strategy. Critics hammered Trump for the St. John's visit because police used smoke canisters, pepper spray, and sheaves, and protesters in Lafayette Park, clearing a path for the president to walk to the historic church. Church officials protested that Trump did not call them about his plan to visit the church. Marianne Buttle, bishop of the Episcopal Diocese of Washington, which includes St. John's, said she was outraged by the use of force to get people out of the way for a photo op. Trump defended his visit to the church, saying he did not ask law enforcement officials to clear out Lafayette Park in advance. I didn't say, oh, move them out. I didn't know who was there. Yeah, right. This is the man who's always watching TV and sees what's going on and reportedly knew that they were outside across the street from the White House, but yeah, he's saying that he didn't even know they were there. Come on. Trump called his visit to St. John very symbolic and said many religious leaders loved it. Why wouldn't they love it? He said. I am standing in front of a church that went through trauma, to put it mildly. So we can conclude that Trump is really full of it. Nobody really believes he went down there to do an inspection. Why would he? You know, that's not his job to do an inspection. To go down there physically to do an inspection, and he at least he admitted more than once he been in there. So you would think, okay, if you've been in there at least 2 times, 3 times, don't you think you did enough on an inspection? You see what's down there, and you see, you know, how the space is, and just in case you need to be down there for a good amount of time. So nobody really believes Trump. You know, it's just another set of lies. Nobody believes that.